Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is December 13, 2021. Let's talk about top stocks to buy on this pullback. So today we had a great pullback in stock market and could be a great buying opportunity to buy some quality stocks. So with that, let's jump in and do a quick market update, look at the beaten down stocks, and we'll go after the quality, look at Dow Jones, Nasdaq 100, S&P 500, Russell 1000 and 2000 stocks here, and look at the stocks moving below 200-day moving average and improving, and look at stocks with high short ratio, and look at the stocks doing better than the industry, and also look at the growth stocks with a reasonable valuation. So with that, let's jump in and get started. As you look here, we got a bloodbath today. We got Dow Jones down 320 points, Nasdaq down 217 points, and S&P 500 also down by 0.91%. As you can see here, Nasdaq is the weakest, where we have a lot of growth stocks. That's what Nasdaq came down drastically here compared to other indices. Look, we have more declining stocks than advancing. It's a huge shift from a couple of days ago here. And from a major news perspective, futures are ticking higher a little bit, and we got the Fed meeting coming up on Wednesday, and everybody's in a wait and watch type mode here. And Morgan Stanley CEO calls for a Fed to raise the interest rates here. This can help some of the financial companies. And California imposes a month-long mask mandate here for indoor public places. So I think folks are being careful here with the Omicron virus. It's good to be careful. And then we got Apple here. Apple is nearing $3 trillion market cap, and it might have more room to run. And we got meme stocks got clobbered today. Both AMC and GameStop tumble to the lowest levels. So with that, let's jump in and look at stock market update. Let's go to Thinkorswim platform from TD Ameritrade. As you look through here, we got S&P 500. Today it's down big time, and futures are ticking a little bit up here, just 7.75. This can change in a heartbeat. We'll keep a close watch here. And we got Nasdaq stocks here. Nasdaq also, as you can see here, down big time today, trying to go a little higher in the futures market, and we'll see how it will stand out. And we got Dow Jones Industrial Average down big time today, and futures are slightly ahead here by 50 points. And Russell 2000 also down big time. This is one of the weaker of the indices here, and it's also pointing to just a little bit higher opening as of now. And now let's look at the bond market and see what's going on in the bond market. As you see here, we got a ZB here, which is a bond. Bond is up in the futures market. It's also up in the today's cash open time here. It's up today, up in the. It's wondering where to go right now. Slightly up, as you can see here. And then you got Treasury here, 10-year. It's also coming down a little bit. This can help stock market. We'll keep a close watch here. And we got crude oil here. Crude oil is down as there is news about virus. Crude oil comes down normally, a little bit down, which is a good story here. And we got gold. Gold is also down, as you can see here. Could be good to buy some quality gold stocks here and sock it away. This can come in handy if market tumbles. So with that, let's also look at VIX here and see what's going on with the VIX here. From a skew perspective, as you can see here, we got S&P 500 trying to go a little higher in the futures market here, and VIX, as you can see here, is it's done okay today, but right now it's up 1.62. There is some uncertainty in the market. That's why it's trying to increase, as you can see here. And skew, which is one of the favorite indicators, it's dropping down here nicely. That's a good sign. So as skew drops, you can kind of think it's okay to slowly buy into some great stocks here at these levels. I recommend going after quality stocks versus going after all the stocks. Go after quality stocks like Dow Jones, Nasdaq, Russell 1000, and some good Russell 2000 stocks. And don't go after all the stocks. Be selective here. And then you got your AUD JPY. So as you can see here, AUD JPY is tumbling here. This tells you, stock market can have a little more tough time here. You got to be trading carefully here. If it goes higher, then stock market also goes higher. But if USD JPY trades lower and VIX also goes lower, there's a high chance stock market is going to be in a pullback mode. So with that, let's jump in and look at a few indicators and go from there. As you look through here, we can go to Market Watch here and look at Visualize tab here, and let's look at Index Watch. And one of my favorite thing is to watch and see how is top indices doing. Let's look at Dow Jones very quickly and then go from there. All right, let's see here. All right, so let's look at Dow Jones Industrial Average. Look, there's a bloodbath here. Lot of the stocks are down. We got advancing stocks just 7 out of 30 and 23 are down, as you can see here. And as you look through here, J&J up today, and we got Coca-Cola up nicely, and we got Merck and PG and Walmart. What do you see? Consumer staples, and we got some healthcare stocks going nicely here. That tells you leadership position is in the wrong hands here. We want technology and some of those areas to win here, but right now we got consumer staples and healthcare leading, which is not a good leadership position to be in. We want basically technology and consumer discretionary to lead here. So we'll watch and see how it goes. Next, as you look through here, let's look at a couple more indices here. One of my favorite is to watch QQQ here, or Nasdaq 100 as we call it. Look here again, we got out of 100 stocks, 69 down, 33 up. So that's a huge disparity here. Look, we got huge down in Align Technologies, AMAT, Applied Materials, and AMD. And look, we got a couple of them up here, Cerner, and we got Checkpoint up a little bit, and we got INSEE. Moderna is up. Anytime there is a news about virus, this will go up. And we got Peloton up nicely. Wow, that's a good one here. Working from home stock here. And we got Excel, which is energy stock, also up. And then let's look at one last thing here and go to S&P 100 and see what's going on here. In S&P 100, as you can see here, 34 up, 67 down. A lot of stocks are down, as you can see here. And look here, we got Bristol Myers, again, healthcare up nicely. And we got GM down big time, as you see here. And we got Ford, looks like automakers are down big time. And we got Nvidia up down big time here. And look, Tesla is also down. And we got here Pfizer up. Most of these healthcare names are up, looks like. That's a not a great position to be in, but we'll watch and see what's going on here. With that, now let's go into few charts and look at market action here. And let's start with the some of these high tech stocks here, big cap names. And we got Apple, as you can see here. Apple is a big stock here, reaching $3 trillion market cap, still strong. It's down $3 here, but still high. I would wait for a little pullback in Apple here, and then buy Apple. It's too hot at this time. And then got Microsoft here, RSI is 58. Wait for a little more pullback here. I think these are great stocks to buy on the pullback and sock it away. Right now they're super hot. And then you got Amazon.com here. Amazon.com is a great one to buy at these levels. It's trying to touch its 200-day moving average. Great one to buy and hold. And you got Facebook or Meta, as you can see here. Despite of market pullback here, Facebook is trying to go higher. I think even up here with the RSI 53, it's okay to buy some Facebook and go from there. We'll look at a couple more here. All right. So we look at Couple more big cap names here. We got Google or Alphabet. Alphabet is down $43 here. At this time, it's okay to slowly jump into Alphabet. Given RSI is 51, middle of the road here. It's a great stock to buy. Then you got Netflix. Netflix came down nicely here, $7. It's a good time to buy some Netflix, and it's a great one to buy at these pullbacks. Once in a while, Netflix use a pullback. I think it's always a good to buy Netflix on these type of pullbacks here. Look nice on the balance volume here. That tells you smart money is still buying Netflix here. And then you got Nvidia. Nvidia, right now I'm a buyer of Nvidia. Look, RSI is 43. This used to be super hot in a couple of weeks ago. Folks thought this will never come down. Look, there is a nice pullback trying to be at 100-day moving average here. I'm slowly buying some Nvidia along with AMD. Both are great buys now. I think it's good to sock away some Nvidia as well as AMD here. All right, let's look at a couple more here. We got J&J, one of my favorite healthcare names. Right now, it's super hot at RSI 65. Look, nice uptick here, even in this difficult market. I would wait for a little pullback though. And same story with AbbVie. AbbVie is super hot here. Let's wait for a little pullback. This is going higher, 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 as you can see here. Lilly, on the other hand, it's still good to buy at these levels here. RSI is 45. Nice on the balance volume here. It's a good one to buy. Pfizer is super, super hot here. I would wait for a little pullback and then buy. All right, we got a couple more here. We got Thermo Fisher. It's a great stock. Look, despite a market pullback, Thermo Fisher went higher. RSI 60. I would wait for a little bit pullback here. And same story with Abbott. Super hot here. RSI 71. Let's wait for a pullback. Danaher, same story. Let's wait for a little bit pullback here. On the other hand, Medtronics is a good buy here. You could buy this Medtronics great stock at these levels. Look, on the balance volume is trying to go higher here. All right, let's look at a couple more here. We got home decor type names here. We got Home Depot as well as Lowe's. Both have come down nicely. I would wait for a little more pullback here. Still, it's hot for me. Look, RSI is 57 in Home Depot and 66 in Lowe's. It's good to wait for a little bit pullback here. And same story with the TJX. And Nike, on the other hand, you could buy Nike at these levels here. We got RSI around 46. It's good to buy some Nike on this pullback here. We got a few more here. We got a couple of these consumer staples here. We got Walmart up nicely despite a market pullback. Look, Procter Gamble is pulling away here big time. Good to wait for a little bit pullback here. And we got Costco as well as PepsiCo. Both are going higher. Folks are putting money into consumer staples because when there is uncertainty, consumer staples will do very well. You got to buy the toilet roll and you got to buy that Dove soap from Procter and Gamble. That's why these stocks tend to do well in these type of environment. All right, now let's look into financial stocks here. Financials are down here. JP Morgan down about 1.90. Bank of America, Wells Fargo, as well as Citigroup, all down here. All good buys at these levels. I think it's good to buy them. If there's a news about Fed raising the rate, these stocks can go a little bit higher. All right, let's look at some fintech names here. We got big names like Visa, MasterCard. Both got a little bit dinged today. Visa down 2 and MasterCard down 4. Look here, RSI is 54 and 53. It's good to wait for a little more pullback here and then buy these two. On the other hand, both PayPal as well as Square are great buys here, given that RSI is very low here. 39 for PayPal and 27 super low for Square here. Both are great buys here. And we got our favorite EV plays here. Tesla down big time here. Good to slowly start buying some Tesla here. And we got Neo, Chinese Tesla here down big time. Good to slowly accumulate some Neo. And we got Lucid. Lucid also came down below 100-day moving average. Good to buy some Lucid. It's a luxury EV maker here. And we got Fisker also came down nicely. It's okay to slowly start buying some Fisker here. All right, let's look at a few more EV plays here. We got Rivian. Rivian, look here, RSI is 55. It's okay to slowly buy some Rivian at these levels. This used to be super hot here. Now it's came down nicely. And then you got Keysight Technology, one of my favorite plays here. And this stock is going up and up here. I would wait for a little bit pullback here on the Keysight and then buy Keysight. ChargePoint and Blink both are good buys here. I would, I would be a buyer of both these stocks slowly and accumulate. And we got few fintech names here. We got StoneCo and PaySafe. Both are pulled back a little bit down here. At these levels, it's okay to slowly buy. And we got Pags and Encino. Both are down today. It's good to buy them slowly and accumulate. And we got here big names here. We got Avago. Avago, as you can see here, great stock. Pulled away after the earnings. Now it's trying to come down. RSI is 71. Good to wait for a little pullback here. It's a great stock. Cisco, RSI is 60 here. A little bit hot for me here. I would wait for a little more pullback and then buy Cisco. Qualcomm, same story, super hot here. RSI is 64. Let's wait for a pullback. On the other hand, Intel is a good buy here. We could buy some Intel under the leadership of new leadership here. I think this company can do very well. All right, let's look at Dexcom here. Dexcom is a good buy here. RSI is 41. Stock is sold off here. It's a diabetics, diabetics, continuous glucose monitoring device. It's a great buy at these levels here. Then you got Vertex here. RSI is 70. Little hot for me. I would wait for a little pullback on Vertex and then buy Vertex here. And then you got IDXX here. It's a basically good play around pet care here. It's a great stock. I would be buyer of IDEX Lab here and accumulate. And then you got Agilent here. Agilent is also great buy. RSI is at the middle of the road here. Nice on the balance volume. It's a great buy here. All right, let's look at a few more here. You got Asana. Asana again got dinged here, came down by 3.71. It's good to slowly acquire some Asana here. And Pinterest is a great stock here. Good to accumulate some Pinterest. And we got here Palantir Technologies. Again, a great play here, beaten down completely. Good to slowly accumulate some Palantir, along with Twitter, which is also beaten down big time. All right, now let's look at a few more here. We got crypto plays here. Marathon down, right blockchain down, BTBT down, Coinbase down. All great buys at these levels. Look at the RSI, pretty much beaten down in most of these names here. And let's look at one more here. We got cybersecurity plays here. CrowdStrike down big time. Cloudflare, which is again a great stock here, down. Fortinet, it's a great stock here, down slightly. And we got Okta also down here. All great buys here. I think Fortinet is a little bit stronger, but it is a quality company. I would be buying all these names at these levels here. And let's look at a few more here. We got Chinese stocks, Alibaba, and we got JD and PDD, PINDRDR, NetEase, all, except with NetEase, all came down here. All are great buys here. And let's probably look at one more here. We got meme stocks. We got GameStop down, as you can see here. UiPath, which is a great company here. It's down at these levels. It's good to slowly buy some UiPath here. And we got Stitch Fix also came down here. It's good to slowly accumulate some Stitch Fix. Confluent is also a great one here to buy and accumulate. So with that, I think we'll probably go into the stock market and see what's going on in the stock market and go from there. So with that, let's jump in here and look at the ETF action. From an ETF action perspective, as you can see here, we got S&P 500 down 0.9%. But look here, we got EEM, emerging market, down big time. QQQ also down 1.4. Russell 2000 is also a big loser here, and transportation is also loser. Typically, when transports go lower, broader markets will follow soon. So as you look through here from an RSI perspective, and even from a 1 year difference from 1 year high, looks like SPY still stones throw away from all-time high here, whereas QQQ is also around close to all-time high here. Whereas IWM is a good one to slowly buy and accumulate here. Some great IWM or Russell 2000 stocks are good to slowly accumulate. Even in S&P 500, Dow Jones, and even QQQ here, there are great stocks you could buy and accumulate at these levels. And let's go into our category 2 here. Financials. Financial down today. Energy is down. Bonds are up, as you can see here. Interest rates are staying flat, and utilities are going higher. Folks are buying some utilities and preparing themselves in case inflation numbers goes higher. And Bitcoin is down, as you can see here, and real estate is up nicely. I mean, a little stronger here. If there is a news about inflation, typically real estate stocks hold up nicely. And then you got dollar strengthening here, which is typically the case when the interest rates wants to go higher. So with that, let's jump in and look at category 3 here. Look, we got the consumer staples, healthcare, and gold all going higher. We want this group to slow down a little bit, and even these groups are taking leadership. That tells you folks are worried about stock market in general. And let's look at category 4 here. We got high tech names here, basically risk assets. Look, IBB, after going down a long time, it's going higher. That's good news here. We got all these COVID plays doing well. Semiconductor down, technology down, and consumer discretionary down. We want these stocks to lead here, but they're down. It's good to buy some quality stocks like AMD, Nvidia, and go from there. And we can also buy some good technology stocks at this pullback here and take it from there. And with that, let's look at major trend. Let's also sort this by high volume on top here. All right, so as you can see here, both Ethereum as well as Bitcoin down big time here. It's okay to slowly buy some and sock it away. And clean energy down. Keep watching the RSI levels here. Except semiconductors, all other sectors are down big time. And probably the weakest one could be right here. We got financials, fintech down big time. I would say this is the lowest RSI here, pretty much beaten up here. You could buy some great quality names. And next could be right here. We got crypto down big time, RSI 34. Actually, this one right here, I think Bitcoin is down, and crypto is also down big time. So with that, what we'll do now is we'll look at the stock market and look at some strong players, and where we can buy some of these good names in this pullback here. So I sorted this by 1 day pullback here. Look, there are some great stocks pulled back pretty hard here. When the market is down like this, we don't look at all the stocks, we go after quality. So with that, let's go in and look at just Dow Jones 30 stocks to begin with, and look at some quality names here. Look, Dow Jones 30 all down, as you can see here. Most of the names are down. Let's go with the low RSI, which is most of the stocks. Oh, we kind of have a short list here. That's a good news here. And let's go with the positive gross margin here. We got even shorter list. You could look at some of these names here, like Dow is a great one to buy here. Disney is a good one. Honeywell, CRM, Mark Benioff, Salesforce.com, a great stock to buy here. Merck, I think today it went up a little bit, still good. It's still low RSI. Walmart is also a good buy despite of a little bit higher, price today. All these work here, and the market is trying to go down. Some of these names tend to hold up pretty nicely, especially stocks like Merck, Walmart. Despite of market coming down here, all these three stocks, VZ, Merck, and Walmart, did very well. You could sock away some of those names, and you could also buy names like Disney, which is a recovery play, Honeywell, and CRM. All work here. So with that, let's jump in here and let's look at Nasdaq 100 and look at some quality stocks there. From a Nasdaq 100, we got the 100 here. Let's say low RSI. Let's say positive sales and positive gross margin. Let's go after strong candidates, low debt. So we got our list here. These are the great names you could take advantage. Look, debt is low and there's a nice gross margin, nice quarter over quarter sales growth. So these are great ones to buy here. Look, we got ASML, which is one of my favorite stock here. RSI is just 45. Nvidia, great one to buy here. Tesla is coming down. It's a good one to buy here. And we got stocks like AMD, which is one of my favorite. You could buy this one also. And pin DRDA you could avoid if you don't like to buy Chinese stocks at this level here. But LULU is a great one to buy. Uh, PayPal is a good one. Okta, Zoom, all work here. We've got both ATVI, Activision Blizzard, as well as EA, good ones here. Checkpoint, I would skip. This has not done well in last couple of years. In 5 years it's done 32%, but this whole year, when all the cybersecurity stocks are doing well, this one has not done well. INSEE is a good one, and Moderna is also a good one to buy at these levels here. And next what we'll do is we'll go after S&P 500 and look at the great candidates in S&P 500 to buy here. Let's say we want low RSI and we want positive gross margin, positive sales, and low debt. So now we are getting smaller candidates out of S&P 500, huge big list here. We are going after a very, very, very short list here of quality names here. You could buy these names like Tesla, Telefax, Garmin, Roper. All these stocks work here. I also look, we got our Mark Benioff's company, CRM, Activision Blizzard, Fidelity. O is a good one if you're a dividend investor. Don't need to look anywhere. Just buy some O. You will do very nicely. So with that, these are the list of quality stocks in S&P 500 you can buy. And next let's look at Russell 1000, which is also one of my favorite indices. When the stock market tanks, go after Russell 1000. Look at the quality names with the low RSI, positive gross margin, low debt. There we got a 1000 stocks here. We kind of sorted down pretty much. We'll also go for positive sales, so we beat out some more weaker candidates. Now we got our list here. We got here nice names. Let's even go after good quality here. Let's say we want a strong financial, Altman Z, 1.8 or higher. Let's also say we want nice Piotrowski F score here. We'll even shorten the list, and let's also say we want a low valuation and PS ratio below 25. So we'll shortlist this whole list here. Some more. Look, we got a nice list here. You could go after these names. Let's also say we want volume greater than 1 million. So this will whittle down the list pretty much big time here. Look, we got short list here. Not too many names, a low valuation and low debt, nice gross margin, nice sales growth here. These are the great candidates you could buy. in this pullback and go from there. We got GameStop at the top. Surprise, surprise. If you're not happy with GameStop, you don't need to buy. But look at other names here like Tesla. Got Continental, which is again, it's okay to buy at these levels here. High short ratio, as you can see here. Skechers, AMD is one of my favorite here. Pinterest, all these work here. You could take advantage of this sellback, pull back here, buy some of these quality names. Let's go down here, look at a few more names. As you can see here, we got LULU, one of my favorite here, and Steel Dynamics, that also works. Anaplan, which is trying to go higher, but it also got dinged here. We got Salesforce.com, Activision Blizzard, Medtronic, EA, all great stocks here. You could buy some of these names here in this pullback and go after quality. So with that, what we'll do is we'll look at Russell 1000, Russell 2000 stocks here and apply the same methodology. Russell 2K here, and let's go after low RSI and positive sales, positive gross margin, low debt, and PS ratio below 15 here. Valuation wise, low valuation. And let's go after nice financials. Altman Z score greater than 1.8, and also Piotrowski F score doing nicely here. Now we got whittled down the list pretty much here. We got a short list here, and we could also say we want stocks that are growing better than the industry. Let's go here. Oops, looks like I pressed some button by mistake. Let's do this again. Russell 2000, and we want volume greater than 1 million, low RSI, and positive sales, positive gross margin, low debt, and low valuation. There we go. So we got short list here. You could go after these candidates here. These are good names with the nice sales growth, positive gross margin, low debt, as you can see here. It's a very short list. You could go after these names. And if you even want to be super conservative, look after even positive net margin candidates like Xanax, Revolve, and such names. There is a positive one, even POWW here, and we got one or two more here with positive. Vero is a good one. It's a vaccine candidate. You could go after positive net margin type candidates here. Those are even stronger candidates that you could buy. Look, we got LAUR here. You could look at some of these candidates and go after those. So with that, let's also look at the high short ratio. Shorts shift every day. That's one of the reasons we got to pay close attention here. Let's say volume greater than 1 million shares and high short ratio here. And let's also make sure highest short ratio comes on top here. Let's sort it by highest short ratio here. There you go. So now we are sorted by high short ratio on top. Let's give it a minute. All right. So now let's go after quality, low RSI, positive sales, positive gross margin, and low debt. There you go. You could and even low valuation, so that we get some good quality names. You could go after these candidates here. These are the good ones. If you want to whittle out some low price stocks here, we could do that too. I will let you take a quick look here of on this name here. Then we will go after stocks with the price greater than $10 and whittle out some low price stocks for if folks who want to trade a little bit higher price stocks for stability. Look, we got Jumia, DDD, Teladoc, CLR, even 1-800 Flowers. It's also one of my favorite here. Look, all have got nice sales growth, nice quarter over quarter sales growth here, nice gross margin. All of these satisfy rule of 40. You could go after these candidates, take advantage of this high short ratio and buy some of them. Also keep watching the names that are doing better in 1 day, 5 day, like the one here VC property, and we got one more here Jumia, and we got a couple more NVDA and Logitech. These are all already showing some signs of short squeeze. That could be a good one to slowly buy into. And next we'll go after stocks that are down below 200-day moving average, and improving slightly, just trying to go about 10-day moving average. So below 200-day moving average and just 5% about 10-day moving average. So we got our short list here. Now let's go after quality, low RSI, positive gross margin, low debt, and we want low valuation. There you go. We kind of sorted this out nicely, and now we got a short list. We can even go after quality by saying positive sales. We whittle out some more. Look, we got our short list here. All these stocks are below 200-day moving average. Now trying to cross over 10-day moving average. That's a bullish crossover. You could look at these names here and take advantage of these names and buy them. Great sales growth, great gross margin, low debt, all great, great quality here. You could buy these stocks here and go from there. And one more thing we'll do is, many of you like to look at high, IV percentile, so you can sell some put options. We look at some of those names here. So let's say volume greater than 1 million for put options. I would say go with price greater than $30, and let's say high IV percentile, and let's sort this by high IV percentile on top here. All right, and let's get rid of this ribbon on top. All right, so now we got our list here, and let's go after quality, low RSI, and we want positive sales, positive gross margin, low debt, and low valuation. So these are the great candidates here. You could, look here, all IV percentile super, super, super high here, and quality stocks here, nice sales growth, nice gross margin, and debt to equity is low, that means low debt. RSI is low, that means stock is sold off here. You could slowly sell some put options beneath the stock price in these names. If the stock price is high, like bio and tech here, and C and so on and so forth, you could sell some put option underneath and make some money that way. And the list goes on here. It's not a huge list. I think these are all good ones to sell some put options here under the stock price and make some money. And one more thing people ask me is really, hey, can I buy some put option? I know some of my favorite stocks are, at the top here. I want to, hedge some bets here and buy some put options. So if you want to sell put options, I would say go after volume greater than 1 million. These are liquid stocks. And go after low IV percentile. The moment you go after low IV percentile, that means you're not paying too much money or not too much premium when you buy put option. And you could also say, whittle out some of these low price stocks. Let's say we want price greater than 30. So we got some nice candidates here. And also go after quality. We want low RSI, meaning, we want high RSI. When we want to buy put options, we want RSI to be high, stock to be super hot. Let's say RSI greater than 60 here, so that way we get some nice strong candidates that we can benefit from stock coming down here. There we go, we got our list here. And we could also say we want stock to be almost close to 52-week high. We'll say we want the stock to be say maybe say greater than, let's see here, so we want stock to be super hot here. Let's say down 10% or less. All right, so look here, we got a list of stocks here. All the stocks are, let's actually change this. Let's say greater than. So all these names here, as you can see here, they're almost close to 52-week high. And we got RSI also high here, that tells the stock is hot here. And you could look at some of these names here, because they've gone so high. You could buy some put option or put spread in these names, and given they are super hot with the high RSI. And because let's see here, we want RSI to be high, we want IV to be low, because we don't want to pay too much money for these options here. Let's click on low IV here. I think we got IV percentile here, all low IV, as you can see here. These could be some good names, given the stocks have gone up so much. You could buy some put options, and if the stock market goes down, you'll make some money that way. So with that, we'll probably wrap it up for today. Thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe.